This is a trigger post. So I just did a beautiful walk through the forest today. I was really feeling guided to ground and center, and the forest is my solace. So is the beach, but I love the forest. How do you do you when you need to recenter? Are you a beach person? Walk along the beach, walk along the shoreline, walk along the water, or do you like to immerse yourself in the forest? Curious about that. Now I'll get to the trigger. Most of the population on this planet is in a state of spiritual amnesia, which means they've forgotten who they are. And if you don't know what that means, and you think this post is full of foo-foo, then this is not for you. Carry on. Because this is for the people who recognize there's something more out there, something's changing in a bigger way than we know right now, and that we are connected. We are a field of consciousness that's all connected, having an experience where we needed these bodies to come here. And we have spiritual amnesia. We come here forgetting, most of us, and some of us never remember. And for those of you who are not remembering, this is an opportunity for you to stop for one moment and pay attention that this 3D world is an illusion, and that you are a soul, and you will merge back into consciousness when you're done here. So how do you want to live your life on this planet? So many people live their life for their lists and all the things that they have to get done. And when they don't get it done, they feel guilty. And they lose sleep over it, and they push themselves and push themselves and push themselves and push themselves. And then they lose more sleep, and then they feel more guilty. And then they live by those patterns of the past that make them feel guilty. And then they put themselves into situations, make decisions coming from the not enoughness. I'm not enough. I'm not enough. So many people on this planet are dealing with that feeling of not being enough. And it is so common. And they live from that place. And some are aware of it and some aren't. And some are trying to change it, and some will never know. But if you think that you came here to create a laundry list of shit to do, and when you don't get it done, you're supposed to feel guilty about it and wake up the next day and work that much harder, you are sadly mistaken. That is not why we came here. We came here as divine creators. And we have so much more power than we have been told because we have spiritual amnesia. And if you want to learn more or you want to know more, ask the question, is there more? That's one of the most powerful questions you can ask. You all know this. We all know it because we're all divine. But we're too busy in our stuff to take a moment to be still and touch in with ourselves and feel what's happening inside, to tune in with what's happening inside of us. We're so worried about the outside world and how everybody thinks we look and feel, and social media and Instagram. We're so connected to our phones. We're so connected to our external worlds, thinking that's what we're supposed to be doing because everyone else is doing it, not remembering you forgot that you're a conscious being and you get to choose what you do every day. So this is an invitation to be still and remember who you are. You're not your laundry list of stuff and shit that you forgot to do and haven't done, and then all the guilt that piles up for not being enough. You're not your car. You're not your status. You're not how much money you have in your bank. You're not how big your house is. You're not how many trips that you go on a year. You're not defined by the money that you make unless you allow yourself to be. You're not your social media posts. You're not your Instagram likes. You're a divine creator who came here to experience planet Earth and to wake up and remember who you are so you can liberate your soul, to not have to come back here and be forced into this again if you don't want to be, but to go ahead and enjoy the opportunity of creating as a conscious being.